If your videos look soft, noisy, or just not as clean as you want inside Premiere Pro, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to improve video quality in Premiere Pro using simple, practical steps that can make a huge difference fast. We'll cover the best source files to start with, how to set up your sequence correctly, how to sharpen without overdoing it, how to use color to make your footage look more professional, and how to export with the best settings so you keep as much quality as possible. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Premiere Pro tips just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. The first thing to understand is that Premiere Pro can improve the look of your video, but it cannot magically fix bad footage. So step 1 is always using high quality source files. If you can start with footage that has a high resolution, a good bitrate, and clean lighting, you already have a huge advantage. A sharp, well-recorded clip will always give you better results than something heavily compressed or recorded in poor conditions. So before you even touch your timeline, make sure your original clips are the best version you have available. Next, you want to set the correct sequence settings. This is one of the most important steps because if your sequence does not match your clip, your final video can look softer or slightly off. A simple way to do this is to right-click your clip and choose New Sequence from Clip. This is usually the best method because Premiere Pro automatically matches the sequence resolution and frame rate to your footage. That means if your clip is 1920 by 1080, your sequence will follow that. If you are working in 4K, it will keep that as well. Matching your sequence properly helps Premiere Pro handle your footage more accurately and gives you a cleaner final result. Now let's talk about sharpness. If your footage looks a little soft, you can add a subtle sharpen effect. Go to the effects panel, search for sharpen, and apply it carefully to your clip. The key here is to use it lightly. A value around 10 to 20 is usually enough for most footage. If you push it too far, the video starts to look noisy, crunchy, and unnatural, which actually makes the quality worse instead of better. The goal is to enhance details, not to make the video look over-processed. Another huge improvement comes from color correction. A lot of people focus only on sharpness, but better color often makes a bigger visual impact than anything else. Open Lumetri color and start by fixing the basics. Adjust exposure so the image is not too dark or too bright. Then fine-tune contrast to give the image more depth. After that, look at highlights and shadows so you can recover detail in bright areas and bring life back into dark areas. Finally, adjust saturation so your colors look rich but still natural. Even small improvements here can make your footage feel much more professional and much higher quality overall. If your footage has grain or digital noise, you can reduce that too, but you need to be careful. Noise reduction can help clean up the image, especially in low light clips, but too much of it can make everything look blurry and plastic. Use noise reduction subtly, either through Lumetri if available in your version or with a dedicated plugin if you need more control. The idea is to clean up the image while keeping the detail intact. A little goes a long way. Now let's improve the way your footage is scaled inside the sequence. If you are scaling a clip above 100%, you may start losing sharpness fast, so whenever possible, work with footage that already matches your sequence size. If you need to resize a clip, right-click it and choose Set to Frame Size. That helps Premiere Pro handle the scaling more efficiently than manually stretching the image too far. Also, turning on high-quality playback can help you preview things more smoothly while editing, even though the final export quality is still what matters most. For even better results, go into your Sharpen settings and make sure maximum bit depth and maximum render quality are enabled. These settings help Premiere Pro process your footage more carefully, especially when you are scaling, color correcting, or working with higher quality media. They can take a little longer to render, but the improvement is worth it when you want the cleanest possible export. Now comes one of the most important parts, exporting with the best settings. When you are ready to finish your video, press Ctrl+M on Windows or Command+M on Mac to open the export settings. For most creators, H.264 is the best format because it gives you a strong balance between quality and file size. Then choose a preset like high quality or match source, high bitrate. If you want better looking results, increase your bitrate as well. For 1080p video, a bitrate around 10 to 20 megabits per second is a solid range. For 4K, you may want something closer to 40 to 60 megabits per second, depending on the footage. And don't forget to enable render at maximum depth and use maximum render quality if those options are available. These settings help preserve detail and reduce quality loss during export. Another important tip is to avoid recompression whenever possible. every time a video gets exported and re-uploaded or re-exported again, quality can drop a little more. So if you can, export once in the highest quality you need and use that version as your final file. If you keep saving and re-exporting repeatedly, the image can soften and compression artifacts can build up over time. And if you want the absolute best quality for advanced workflows, you can also use a better codec like ProRes through QuickTime. This creates a much larger file, but the quality is excellent. It is especially useful if you are archiving footage, passing files to another editor, or making a master version before creating a smaller upload file for YouTube. So to quickly recap, improving video quality in Premiere Pro comes down to a few key things. Start with strong source footage, match your sequence settings, sharpen carefully, correct your color, reduce noise lightly, scale clips properly, enable high quality rendering, and export with the best settings possible. When you combine all of these steps, your videos can look cleaner, sharper, and much more professional. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next Premiere Pro tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.